Ed Gein, the man who inspired a whole horror movie generation with the crimes that he committed. A tragic, but also a very disturbing figure. He definitely left his mark as one of the most deranged and insane human beings to ever walk this earth. When you go into the history of Ed Gein, you will see that he had a very hard life, especially with his Bible religious belt mother, Augusta, who told him to stay away from women as they were seen as evil. We know now that Ed spiraled into madness when Augusta passed away, and that Ed went from plain oddball to everybody who knew him to completely insane. Ed Gein committed 2 murders, that of Mary Hogan and Bernice Warden, which led him to be arrested. But the true extent of Ed Gein's life would come to light when the authorities searched his house for the very first time, and they found out what Ed Gein was really up to. You see, Ed was also a grave robber, and he'd spend a lot of time in the graveyards, gathering a lot of stuff that made him stand out from the rest. When the authorities searched his house, they found various items, including human bones, waste baskets made of human skin covering various parts of furniture, female skulls, a full body suit made of a woman's skin, Mary Hogan's head, genital parts, a belt made from nipples, a lampshade made from the skin of a human face, fingernails, fingers, leggings made from human skin, bowls made from human skulls, skulls on his bedposts. Ed Gein was convicted on the 21st of November 1957. He suffered from schizophrenia and was sent to a mental hospital where he remained until his death in 1984. Well, my friends, what can I say about Ed Gein that hasn't been said already? This man left his mark, as I said in my intro, and he inspired a lot of horror movies. He inspired Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. He inspired Silence of the Lambs. He inspired the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original 1974 version. It's just the man left his mark. I feel sorry for him to an extent for what happened in his life. I mean, having an overbearing religious mother can't be easy in any walk of life. But the things he did, he committed 2 murders. He killed Mary Hogan and Denise Warden. But the other stuff that he did really showed you how deranged and sick this man was. I mean, the grave robbing stuff that he did was, it's bad. If you want to go and look up all the stuff that they did find in his house back in the 50s when he was arrested and convicted, it's disturbing. It's very disturbing. But I want to talk about the movie version that came out in 2007. For me, this is the best depiction of Ed Gein's story. Came out in 2007, Ed Gein, the Butcher of Plainfield. And of course, Ed Gein is played by one of my favorite actors, stuntman, just an absolute legend, Mr. Kane Hodder. You might know him. He played Jason a couple of times. He starred in the Hatchet movies, various horror movies. I mean, Kane he's a legend in Hollywood. But his depiction or his performance as Ed Gein, it's good. It's really good. He tells a more emotional side of Ed Gein and how he had a very hard time, dealing with life after his mother passed on and he was basically left alone on his farm. And the stuff that he got into. There's a little bit of a love side story in this movie which isn't really mentioned in Gein's real life. So it's been fictionalized a little bit, but Kane is such an imposing Ed Gein. I mean, Ed Gein in reality he was this small, scrawny shy person. In this version of the film, he's a bit more. He has a bit more authority. It's kind of sad what he. There's this one scene in the movie where he kills his only friend, and I kind of feel for the guy because you don't have anything left, and now you go and kill your only friend that you have. But the things that Ed Gein did in his life, I think, it's unforgivable. You can check out online. There's a lot of different documentaries about Ed Gein's life, and even the photographic evidence of the stuff that was found in his house afterwards. It's disturbing. Be warned. It's not your typical. I mean, you don't see stuff like this. I mean, making furniture out of human parts, making bedposts, skulls on your bedpost, making ashtrays out of, skulls, making nipple belts and fingers. It's just wow, guys. This guy was really, he was out. I mean, he suffered from schizophrenia. Like I said, he was locked up in a mental institute until his death. He died from heart failure. A gripping end to a terrible man. But coming back to the movie, you guys should seek this out. There are different versions of Ed Gein movies. I'm not sure. I saw one, but I'm not sure who the actor was in that one. That one was okay, but the Kane Hodder version I like more. We basically pick up where after his mother's died and he's stuck on the farm, he's alone, and he falls into this mad world, and it's basically the breakdown of a man. Not going to spoil it for you, as always, but please seek it out, give it a go, watch it, and let me know in the comments down below what you think of this movie, what you think about Ed Gein, your thoughts. Give me some, let's chat about this, let's talk about this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. There's a couple of good ones coming up, but as always, my dear friends, keep well, be safe, and enjoy the fear. Cheers, my friends.